All right, here we are. We are in here. Sorry, it took a little long. Have a little trouble trying to get in here. Computer decided it was gonna be a slow poke. What's going on, Zach? Zach and the reboot squad and Claire. Right, here we are. Sign in. Oh yeah. All right, so we're here. Y'all are here. Everybody's here. I guess y'all and two others. Okay. Hope y'all enjoyed that. What's that I put up here earlier? So hurt by your so be. What? Yeah, look like the by the way, look like the CJ videos climbing up in views here. The one of her angry with Brownie Bobshaw and Erod. Oh boy, it's gonna be funny when we find out what's going on with that there. But yep. Speaking of that, the robots reaction video that should be up. Should be up by Thursday. It might possibly be up Wednesday. Might possibly, but I know for a fact it should be up Thursday night there. Yeah. So, yeah. By Thursday we should be seeing the robots reaction. Yeah. That way I'll be able to, after that, get to work on what comes next there, which will be pretty big. So, excuse me. Bump back into this book with our first suggestion here. CJ dreaming of Peter Pan. CJ just dreaming a little heart of Peter Pan. All right. Get that out there. Okay, so chapter 12. Supermarket chaos. All right. So back in the game, Samuel drove the foodmobile to the supermarket with Naomi Johnson. And suddenly they came to a red light and stopped. And Samuel noticed the supermarket not too far away. As soon as the light changes, it'll be smooth sailing from here, said Samuel. Don't count on it, said Johnson. And Samuel and Naomi gasped. What do you mean? Asked Naomi. Johnson explained that the light stays on red. It never changes. We have to run it. Are you sure? Asked Naomi. Positive. We have to hurry before the day changed to night, causing the zombies to approach slowly from behind. And Samuel started to move forward, but a railroad track appeared with a slow-moving train. Oh, Peter, I like it like that. Oh, Peter, Peter, come on, you like it like that. And then somebody shoots in the air. Oh, there's no Peter. It's just a villainous henchman. A villainous henchman. That that was excuse me. Sorry about that. That was actually CJ talking like that was actually based from when that scene in Shrek when Donkey was when Donkey and Shrek were sleeping, Princess Fiona was cooking breakfast, and you heard Donkey like, "Oh, come on, girl, I can like that. No, no, come on, girl, quit playing. No, I like that. Donkey." Whoa, 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 whoa. I swear, Eddie Murphy sounded like he must have dozed off in the sound room for real, and someone must have had a mic up to him, and he was just probably babbling in his sleep. Oh, come on, girl, I like it like that. Come on, quit playing. I like it like that. Then Mike Myers probably had the. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh boy. So now we got Michael Bay beating Eastman. Mm, I did hear how Michael Bay sounded once. Give me just 1 second here, because I actually heard Michael Bay. It was at an interview. Okay, close that out. Michael Bay. Uh, there we go. Let's see. Quick read of his voice that way, how he would sound talking to Yzma. Come on, you stupid ass. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, so let's see.
Story. And that way, it's a backdoor into the kids in terms of you focus on the father, and he's got his daughter, and then she's got the boyfriend that he never knew about. So I thought that was an interesting way to go about it. And Mark's a movie star, and he doesn't have a franchise, and we worked on Pain and Gain together, and he said, I'd love to do a Transformers with you. So that's kind of how it all sparked together.
Mm. So you say. Okay. So no. So Naomi became a little nervous. She said, "So what are we gonna do, guys?" She asked. Instantly, Samuel got an idea. Hang on, everyone, he said. The voice command system's online, and so the voice command system online now. Footmobile computer. Computer, activate the jello wheels, said Samuel. Instantly, the wheels of the Foodmobile became like jello, allowing it to bounce over the train toward the supermarket. And, once they arrived, the jello wheels deactivated, suddenly more zombies came out from the supermarket toward them. The way Michael Bay sounds, it sounds like somewhat the tone Daddy Derek talks in, but not the voice is completely different from Daddy Derek, but his rhythm of his speech sort of makes me think of Daddy Derek a little bit. Mm. So now he meets Yzma. I've always wanted to do this, said Samuel excitedly. Computer! Like, launch the exploding, rotting egg bombs now! The Footmobile launched hundreds of rotten egg bombs at the zombies, causing confusion as they hit them. Johnson and Naomi were impressed. Great job, said Naomi. I'll say, said Johnson. Now let's head inside. You got it, said Samuel, getting more excited over his victory. Johnson noticed Samuel pushing down two on the gas pedal really hard. Like, oh, wait a second. He tried to call out, but it was too late. Now, Michael Bay, to the secret lab. Pull the lever, Michael Bay. Wrong lever! Yeah, he pulls the lever and Yzma explodes. Because we know Michael Bay loves explosions. Okay, let's. I guess. Yeah, that's what I kind of. Yeah, like I just mentioned. Yeah, he does. I mean, I just when I just played that clip, he sounds. I mean, it's not completely like Daddy Derek in a voice, but it's sort of for some to me. It kind of made me think of Daddy Derek though. And let's see, CJ telling Harry, friends with benefits. Mm. Oh boy, I'm pretty sure I know what their reaction would be. Okay, so Samuel drove. Wait. So Samuel drove the foodmobile into the supermarket, knocking the zombies out of the way. And the same way he did the shadow soldiers. So where do we go now? He asked, even more excited. And before Johnson could answer, a skeleton jumped on the front window, causing everyone to scream. And several skeletons jumped on the foodmobile, all over, breathing fire on it. It seemed like it was all over until Gina approached dressed like Sword Girl and teleported everyone outside the supermarket. Mm. Gina, Sword Girl, at your service, she said. Thanks a lot, said Naomi. Yes, that was a great save, said Johnson. I'll say, said Samuel. Suddenly the whole supermarket went up in fire and the skeletons jumped outside, covered in flames. I got this, said a voice. And as you can see, there's the picture of the traffic lights that constantly remained on red, even causing everything to turn to night as zombies approached. And you see over my hand. Mm, mm. So it was Alicia, dressed like Van Max, and riding in the helicopter that had a crate behind it labeled "Beach in Your Own Home Kit." She released the crate, and when it hit the supermarket, it burst into extreme light. So once the light faded away, changing the night back in the day, the area around the supermarket became a beach, and the flaming skeletons fell into the ocean, putting out their flames. And since it's turned into a beach, well, I think that's definitely it. I think I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Wait a minute. You're dating Peter Pan, CJ? Peter Pan, our father's arch nemesis. Hey, what? Say, well, I gotta say, it comes with benefits. I let's see. I want Okay, so Peter Pan comes up. He's like, what's up, everybody? Um, Harriet. I want to marry CJ, but I want your approval. Well, I guess that's a no. And, you know, well, you know what? Though glad we had this meeting and everything, so I'm going to go. No, no, don't go nowhere. I'm coming right back. I had to get something real quick. I was like, oh wait, he actually left the streets. Mm. Mm. Say, as how am I coming? Oh, okay, yes, yes. Yeah, I forgot to reply back there on that one. There, I was after that post, I was I think post left the post office and everything, but okay, but let's see the short on from Pokemon Heroes. Okay, that's what it is. Hmm. I guess if I react to it from the computer, yeah, probably like if probably be with my HD camera that I'll be getting soon there. Yeah, probably say soon about I say about like 2 or 3 months there, probably at most. Yep. So maybe possibly sooner, depending on what happens. But yeah. Yep. So yeah, I get that HD camera. I'll be able to film things right here on this laptop for reactions there. A lot easier. I mean, I could do it with my phone, but the only thing is I'd have to email the clips, and yeah, it'd be a little too much. So yeah, as far as trying to transfer all of that, when it'd be a lot quicker just to have a chip in the camera and just plug it into the computer there. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, we did see really see Dan's dip. The deadly over to yes I know. The Crunk showing Brownie his impression of Erod. Oh my god. Uh-oh. So Crunk is imitating the Blockbuster Buster. Oh boy. Yeah. So, hey, check this out, Brownie. I'm gonna. Hey, check it out, Brownie. I'm gonna be the Blockbuster Buster. Okay. Like, so Jones. So Johnson. Like, So, hey, everybody, Johnson approached the ocean and held out his hands and said, Ultra freeze! And instantly the ocean froze into solid ice, making it become like an ice rink. Now that's cold, said Alicia, landing a helicopter. Ice cold, to be precise, said Naomi. Suddenly the skeletons broke free out of the frozen ice and the zombies popped out of the sand. Everybody got back inside the helicopter and it flew off into the sky. Moments later, an army of fighter jets were closing in as a voice on the radio said, you are not going to escape that easily. It was backbite. Oh, that's what you think, said Naomi. And, it's like, so, yeah, this whole thing is just going on. They're in this game. And something, Brady, it's just really getting intense right now. Yeah, you right. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, CJ, hey, what's up? I'm the Blockbuster Buster. I know who you are. Should we run? Yes, we should. Oh boy. Wait till we Crunk, I don't think you want to do that voice in front of CJ. Let's see that. Yeah, CJ was mad in that thing, and you notice like a part of how part of her face was red too with her anger. Um, you know, first, and I know you might think like, oh yeah, it's because she's angry, but there's also another reason her face is red too. But you'll find out in the reaction. Yeah, you bastard! Oh dear. Oh dear Lord. Oh dear. I can. Oh dear Crunk, why did you have to go and anger CJ? Oh, do woe is me when I don't have any honey. Well, that's definitely the breaks. People start to act this way, and then life just slaps it in your face. Well, I don't know. You can tell. Oh, okay. The reason why CJ is pissed off with Erod is because when Blockbuster Buster reviewed robots, um, yes, he insulted Robin Williams, called him a fast talking douchebag, and CJ was really offended by that, and so Brownie's about to react to robots, and she's like, "That's not gonna happen." Yep, and yeah, yeah, and it really, it really fit her because like she's real tight with Robert Williams. Yeah, CJ. Um, and she go in the reaction. She has a very great detail of you know all about her connection with Robert Williams there. So, yep, that's pretty much the issue at hand. As far as why he's mad, she thinks that Brownie is going to insult Robert Williams like Blockbuster Buster. As far as why she's mad with Bob Show, uh, well, let's just say you'll find out when Bob Shaw opens his package. When Bob Shaw opens that package, the little letter inside will inform him of why CJ's mad at him, and he will read it to us. Oh dear Lord! Really? Okay, so Subble from let's see, Subble. So I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. Was that one of Scott Lang's friends or it doesn't sound oh, and then it says CJ is going to kidnap you, Rod, and make him say something nice about Shrek. Not every blonde is crazy, Pop Shaw. Oh boy. Oh, the blue lizard. Okay, Sabo. Oh boy. Me trying, trying to think how that voice went there. Give me just a second. Gotta get that voice. I was thinking it was a character in the Ant-Man movie. Okay, Zach in the reboot. Ah, no. Never mind, you're on here. You can say, now I wish I knew my history. But yeah, there we are.
So,
Where's that blue lizard?
as the last review, who I was trying to find, and then
Okay. The blue. That's what I'm trying to find the lizard.
okay, let's get thinking of it.
Don't you have to get a review done?
Oh yeah, I do need to get a review done because today's Friday, right? Because today is Friday.
Oh, okay. I see the.
Okay, right, Shamrock?
I think I see it. I think I see the blue lizard.
That's Sobble over here.
Okay, yeah, I heard this.
And I think we can. I said I think we could go to Yzma's lab and
It's okay, you can tell him.
and sneak into Yzma's lab.
That voice you're doing for Sabo sounds kind of familiar. Like I've heard that voice before. Can't place my finger on it, but I've heard a voice like that from somewhere. Okay, so we do this Sabo voice. So she took out her sonic screwdriver and used it to deactivate the fighter jets, them causing them to fall to the ground just as everyone celebrated their victory. And the giant zombie grabbed the helicopter, but Samuel made the zombie release them by throwing a banana ring with hot sauce in his eyes. Oh, they defeat zombies with bananas and hot sauce. they, the Alicia blasted the zombie with her X-Wand, making the banana peel, stretch and wrap around him like a snake. Then more giant zombies appeared, so Gina went out to fight the zombies with her sword. But eventually they became too much for them alone. And just then they were aided by Marty and Gloria flying around blasting the zombies with missiles from their vacuum jetpacks. And soon the giant zombies were defeated and everyone flew through to the next level. So you won't get very far. And Backbite said to himself, I'll make sure of that. And as you can see, you got Gina and Alicia. Gina is dressed up like Sword Girl, and Alicia like Venom X with a little headset. Pretty cool cosplay. And as far as the hot sauce and yes, yeah. Just like Jackson from Hannah Montana, that is not a good feeling. Ah! Hot sauce in my eye! Hot sauce in my eye! Oh, soda in my eyes! Mm. At least I can. Oh wait, he reviewed Cats. Oh my man! Everybody, how many people have taken on that Cats movie? Um, I know you took it on, Zach. And now you. I'm just wondering how many reviewers um that we all know probably have taken that movie on. That's mm, yeah. That I'm curious about that. There, Diva musical. Oh yeah, I know. I've seen her channel. Um, yeah, I probably could see that. I figured she probably would do that because yeah, she's real big on reviewing different musicals. That's henceforth her YouTube name. And okay, Media Hunter. Okay, because he does say he's a cat person. Okay, yep. Not don't know if I would have to check the review out to see if he likes the movie or not. But I do know he's kind of got a thing with reviewing cat movies there. Yeah. Oh yeah. And of course, if he's reviewing cat movies, he did take a shot at Cool Cat. Yeah. Let's see the Blue Lizard. Oh yeah, okay. It's a Hoodwink 2. Yep, I remember them. I remember that. I don't think I've seen the movie, but I have seen a review of it. So I know a little bit about it there. So hmm. And I did actually see the first Hoodwink. I want to say I saw the first Hoodwink in theaters. It was kind of okay. Yeah, it wasn't really big, but it's okay. Let's see. So animated. Oh, well, let's watch. Okay. Okay. So all right. So now we're gonna start chapter 13. Major Double Trouble Plus. Double Trouble. And we got some more cosplays here with got Bubblina dressed as a female Star Striker with a cute little star purse. And her friend Holly dressed as Target. Aren't they cute? Tinkerbell. Oh boy. I know exactly what Tinkerbell to do. My my friend Sonia, who played Tinkerbell in the school play. Yeah, I probably mentioned it before, but she signed in my yearbook in the fifth grade. She signed um, your friend. She signed her original name. Then she said, "Your Tinkerbell." Yep. Back at the front yard of Marty and Gloria's house in the game. In the game, the mines pummeled Julie in her weakened state. Due to the liquid kryptonite Just when they were about to finish her, Marty's truck came falling from the sky and crashed in the driveway, causing a huge explosion that blew everyone away everyone several houses away. Julie ended up landing in the middle of an intersection. Suddenly, some 18 wheelers started heading towards her, and at the last minute, someone swooped down and got her out of the way. Julie noticed the star emblems and asked, "Star Striker?" Then she giggled. It was Bubblina dressed as Star Striker. She said, "How about Star Bubbles? For I strike like a star within the bubbles." Julie groaned. "I don't know. I don't know, but where's Riley? But where are Riley, Zayden's son, and Sakura's son?" Hmm. And let's see, CJ having Harry. Oh, okay, having Harry. Oh boy. Oh boy. I wonder if that'll be. I wonder that'll be interesting if just say randomly all of a sudden Erod came over to the channel after that video I put up because he's tagged in it. Um, he actually is tagged in it, and all of a sudden he saw this live stream and looks at it and he sees like the live chat. Like, okay, seriously? Oh my goodness. Okay, so CJ and Harry and Ambush and also media, and yes, I can do Media Hunter's voice. Okay, but first CJ and Harry. So I took care of that, said a voice. It was Holly, dressed as Target, and Zayden, Riley, and Sakura were with her as well. And she explained more, and I protected them using the force fields we used in this space this morning. The Holly target is right on target, exclaimed Bubblina. And everyone looked at Bubblina strangely and sighed. Suddenly, an army of giant robot spiders approached the area, and everyone got into battle position. And Julie said, "Can anyone get this liquid kryptonite off of me?" "Allow me," said Harry. And then he whistled and called out, "Allow me!" And he whistled and called out, "Tinkerbell!" At that moment, a fairy known as Tinkerbell appeared, and Riley gave the command, "See if you can get that nasty liquid kryptonite off of Julie." Tinkerbell nodded, smiled, and magically removed the kryptonite off of Julie, allowing her to get her strength and power back, and the battle began. Bubbling and Holly destroyed several of the robot spiders with star spinners and target boomers. Julie destroyed some of them with her super strength and heat vision. And Riley taunted and teased the robot spiders, causing them to clash and blast each other. And now, Evod, this, this is this is for what you said about the rapid Williams. You insulted my sister's very dear Vindicator. Oh boy. Yeah, well, a different version of her. This the Tinkerbell that popped up in here is actually a girl who played Tinkerbell in the school play that Riley was in there. Yeah. And we got some more cosplays over here. Son Risha as Dashtail and Crystal as Nightbox, of course. That are coming out. Okay, so now Media Hunter. All right, start where Sakura. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Where am I? Okay, so then Sakura and Zayden concentrated and used the flames from the other destroyed robot spiders to fire fireballs at more of them. Riley then noticed the mines back on their feet, about to fire the cannon. So he flew over toward them and created a distraction, allowing them to blast more spiders. The mimes became so annoyed that one of the lady mimes shouted at Riley, "Would you hold still, you little leprechaun?" The battle stopped and everyone's attention went to the lady mime that spoke. "Mimes aren't supposed to speak," said Riley. Tinkerbell flew over and magically made a piece of tape appear over the lady mime's mouth, but she became very cross and ripped the tape off, shouting, "Oh, you got jokes, huh, Tom Thumb? It's Peter Pan, Mr. Black. It's Peter Pan, you Miss Black and White bozo," said Riley. "Well, prepare to be Peter Can," said the lady mime. Oh, the puns. And I gotta admit, that's pretty funny that Peter Pan would actually irritate the mime to the point of making them break their silent code. Why, that's kind of funny there. Let's see. Let's see. Get Media Hunter. Oh, okay. Let's see. Oh yeah. Yeah, the Media Hunter. Let's see how that. I wonder how that cat would sound that he has. That I think it's a tiger he has there. He took out a invisible tiger and charged at Riley, and he took out. She took out, and he took out his visible dagger, and he went into battle. All the other mimes joined in, along with the remaining robot spiders, and Julie took out the spiders, and everyone else battled the mimes in contact. It wasn't long before the mimes became exhausted, so Julie took a deep breath and blew them all away, and everyone celebrated. Apparently, Media Hunter's tiger would sound similar to Christian Bale's Batman. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that would be pretty interesting. Where is she? Swear to me. Like we can't understand you, Batman. You sound like you're gargling marbles or something. There we go. All right, let's see. Okay, we did this tiger. Oh, kind of hard to talk at that voice. Mm. You got. Let's see. I think of another one. Dear Erod. So we could give Bayless another shot. Well, at the bingo lounge in the game, Tiana, Tyrone, Calvin, and Brian battled the monster turtle. And it's not the Ninja Turtles, that's for sure. But then he used the shell to block their attacks, and the battle seemed to be in the turtles' favor until A blur appeared and rushed around him rapidly. It was Sunrisha, who dressed as Dashtail. Soon she made him dizzy, and Crystal, dressed as Nightfox, showed up and froze him in ice. Once the turtle was frozen, Brian created a mega energy spear in his hand and threw it at him, and it broke him into several ice pieces. There were more monster turtles that appeared. So Calvin said, Tyrone, "You up for some ice ball with your sword?" Calvin knew what Tyrone was thinking and nodded yes. Well, I sure don't know what he's thinking, but okay. Oh yes, I actually have quite the experience with that voice. So, oh, looks like I'm going to read from this book now. So, Tyrone and Diana made ice pieces of rays in the air. Huh. And Calvin spun his sword around to charge up the magical energy in it while the ice pieces got into position. Once the time was right, Calvin unleashed an energy blaze similar to a psychic energy blaze Sword Girl used before, and the blaze sent the ice pieces into the monster turtles, turning them into ice statues when they hit the ice. When they hit. After that, Brian fired multiple mega energy spears to destroy the turtles. Well, I didn't realize they were trying to beat up the Ninja Turtles. Well, technically, Snob, they're not the Ninja Turtles. You really think I care? So, anyway, this last little paragraph. Back on Wildon, Bruno stood up slowly, and his parents, Nose and the Finians, watched as his eyes glowed green. He held out a Mighty Morphin Power Ranger morpher with the Dragon Power coin inside and said, "It's Morphin time. Dragon Zord!" Oh my, the kid's gonna turn into the Green Ranger. Now, suddenly, I'm thinking of this clip. Of the clip when Bulk and Skull saw evil Tommy with glowing green eyes. So now Audrey's gonna meet Santa Christ. This will be an interesting experience for that girl. Okay, so all right, Audrey Santa Christ. In a in a flash of green light, Bruno was in his Mighty Morphin Green Ranger costume. Everyone looked confused and amazed, but Bruno looked at them and took out his dragon dagger, and he jumped towards them to attack. Floyd quickly blocked him with his shield, which bounced Bruno back several feet onto the ground, and Ellen came up to Bruno and took the dragon dagger away from him. He quickly jumped up back to take it, but Ellen kept it out of his reach. She grabbed a hold of him, giving him a stern look ever so much, and said, "Stop right now, Bruno Rogers." Bruno stopped for a moment as Ellen continued. "I don't know what's controlling you, but you can't let it continue. Be strong and fight against it this instant, and I mean it ever so much." And let's see, then of course Santa Christ. Santa Christ, we all love Santa Christ. Oh, 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 oh. Souls and Nose and the Finians were amazed at Ellen's sternness. Wow, she hasn't talked like that since the time Bruno had a tantrum at 3 the day he couldn't have his Ego Man action figure. Like the old saying, Mama don't play, said Nose. Ho, 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 ho. So the voices in Bruno's head again caused him to hold his head in pain, and he saw images of the kids back in the past laughing at him. And when he looked at Nose and Floyd, in his mind they became monsters making fun of him. And Bruno became frightened and hurt on the inside, which led him to becoming more angrier than before as he jumped up toward Nose and Floyd and went into hand-to-hand combat with them, and they tried to get him to stop, but it did no good. Oh, ho, 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 ho. So, you're, so you're Santa Christ? But how is that possible? How can you combine Santa Claus and it just doesn't add up? It's as weird as it sounds, Audrey. This is something that the Walker brothers came up with. Um, their minds are pretty twisted when you think about it. Mhm. Okay, so here's some of the pictures here. Bruno Hope. He's even dressed like Tommy from the show and got the Dragon Sword. And this picture right here, the dragon dagger hitting the Captain the Shield. This was I actually got that idea from the Avengers movie when Thor's hammer hit Cap's shield. No. And this is what Bruno is seeing in his mind with the voices in his head there. Yep. So I say last suggestion, Audrey and Harriet reading to the kids. I mean, but here, oh, okay. And then I see you got Bob Shaw, and May Sweetler. Oh boy, double. Chapter 14: Bruno conquers the deceptions. Starting with Audrey and Harriet. Okay. Okay, kids. Now we're going to read how Bruno will conquer his deceptions ever so much. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so back in the game, the Dream League and Conquerors went from level to level, succeeding at each one regardless of how hard it was. Backbite and Warp Tag watched on their monitors from their secret hideout, and they were very upset and cross ever so much. And Backbite was so upset that he broke his glass of root beer he was drinking. These these blasted heroes are becoming an enormous nuisance, Backbite shouted. No matter what I do to stop them, they keep finding ways to win. And if they continue this, my plans are gonna be ruined. So I'm gonna go down there myself and kill them all. No, he doesn't do that. Well, why doesn't he? Not Not to mention our plans to rule every other universe, said Warp Tag. And he knows Bruno fighting his parents, Phineas and Nose. He said, well, it looked like some of the civilians are on the verge of destroying each other. And then they all died. The end. No, they didn't. Backbite looked at the footage and thought for a minute. Good deal. They might be useful for my plans. I'll make some changes to the game. Yeah, and the changes he made to the game, everybody died. So Warp Tag grinned and said, "You got it." The two left the hideout while Backbite started changing the game, and Warp Tag went to Wildon to watch the outcome of the fight. And he even brought some popcorn while he was watching. Well, I bet that kid got quite a show watching them kill each other. You know, I think we'll have to come back to story time. Okay, let's see about her. Oh my gosh! And you know what? Ooh, hey kids, you want to know how many? You want to know how many guys I did? Harriet, this is Harriet. We can't talk like this in front of the kids. Well, why not? I'm pretty sure they heard about the birds and the bees. That's not the point. Well, what is the point? You know what? I really don't care. Let's see. So, Bob Shaw made Sweetler. Ooh, excuse me. The two. Man, okay. He'll do exactly as I tell him to. The perfect soldier. Man out of all the heroes of. Oh, good night, Claire. You'll hear it on the replay. So good of you to listen. Hell, sweetheart! So the two left the hideout while Backbite started changing the game. And Warp Tag went to Wildon to watch the outcome of the fight and even brought some popcorn to enjoy. Oh, I read that already. Man, out of all the Heroes of Dream episodes I've seen so far, started Nose while barely dodging some blows. I never thought this kid would fight like this. And suddenly a beam of light hit Bruno, shining all over the area, causing everyone to shield their eyes. Bruno came to himself and removed his helmet and looked around, and he was in an unknown area surrounded by light. Hell, sweetheart! And Bruno Rogers said a voice. So Bruno looked and saw the masked boy and the angel wings from with angel wings from earlier. And who are you? Asked Bruno. Well, you can call me the Masked Angel for now, he answered. Masked Angel? Said Bruno. Are you a friend of the Dream League? Sort of. Well, what's going on? Well, you've been constantly tormented by some dark enemies that you'll soon come face to face with and recognize. But suddenly it came to Bruno. He remembered the fight he had and the dreams from and voices from earlier, and he felt really bad and said, "Oh man, I really messed up and made a fool of myself." Well, don't down yourself anymore, Bruno. Everyone in this entire world makes mistakes. Sort of, sort of like the mistakes you make of opening up your packages so late. I'm getting better. Shut up. So, but if you learn from your mistakes, you will do better. Yes, and he will do better. He'll do better at checking about the post office. Okay, away with you. Also, despite the darkness in your past, you can overcome them in the name of Jesus, and do your best to make the light shine in your future. Yes, it's always possible to come out, regardless of what mistakes you made, to make things right and everything. Very well said. Huh. That's an man. Oh, okay. Me. Hello, I'm a nostalgia critic. Let's see. Oh yeah. Ah. Hello, I'm a nostalgia critic. I remember them, so you don't have to. So, can you make things better for your? Can I make things better for myself? It doesn't sound very easy at all. I mean, I tried my best to succeed, but I failed. Well, don't give up. Hey, you have to keep trying until you finally succeed. Remember in the Bible how Remember in the Bible how the Pharaoh constantly refused to release the children of Israel, no matter how many plagues that God instructed Moses to do. He felt just like you, but God told him to trust in Him and not give up. And eventually Israel was free. So, like Moses, you've got to trust in God for the will and the strength not to give up, and yet you'll be more than a conqueror. And as you can see, that's Bruno without his helmet on. It's like in a silly Power Ranger costume. About as silly as, but not quite as silly as Pokemon. I mean, really. Like, Pokemon, they pew pika pika pika. They screw that noise. He insulted Pokemon. Oh, by the way, I don't really know. I forgot this. I forgot you had put that. Um, I don't. I've heard him, but I don't remember how his voice sounded. It's been a while since I heard him. Let me see if I can look. But while I do the other voice. Hang on a second. Let's see, Chris. Oh, here we are. Okay. Okay, let's read. Okay, I'm coming to Chris. 'Cause, Wobble's crying. Bruno, Bruno thought very deeply, and he realized what he needed to be done. He got on his knees and prayed, Lord God, I come to you asking in your Son Jesus' name to give me the strength and courage to overcome my weakness in life and not only succeed, but be more than a conqueror. Help me not give up and keep pushing forward to succeed at the things that is in your will for me to succeed in. In Jesus' name, amen. The messenger said, amen indeed. How could you insult Pokemon? What did they do to you, critic? That was how he cried in the Moulin Rouge review. Hang on a second.
Your plans can change it.
Chris.
Congratulations. If you're watching this video, you made it through 2020, and you deserve commendation and a Lifetime Achievement Award, because this year sucked ass. So I hope you...
Okay. All right. Let's see what they got me reading. Okay, so back on Wildon, the Finians, Nose, Floyd, and Ellen were once again looking for Bruno until they felt the ground shake, and suddenly they heard an evil laugh and saw 3 giant robots labeled with minuses signs. Oh my God. Then, what in the world are these? Said Nose. And a holographic split screen appeared, revealing 3 alphabetic shaped beams. Hello, helpless civilian, said one of them. I am D, and this is my associates E and F. Oh my God, they're being attacked by the letters. Thanks to Bruno's negative energy he's been giving off, our negadrones are going to crush you all. I don't think so, said another voice. And it was Bruno with his helmet back on and standing on a high tree branch. He took out his dragon dagger and changed it to a flute and played the tone to awaken a giant known as the Dragonzord. The dragon arose from a nearby sea on the planet and gave a big roar. Beep, 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 beep. And then Bruno continued playing the flute until the Dragonzord marched up to the naked drones ready for battle. D, E, and F laughed and said, "It's going to take more than your giant toy dragon to beat us. We'll crush them along with the civilian city." And as you can see, that's Bruno praying right there. And these are the Negadrones here. Kind of self-explanatory. And then, of course, they're pilots, D, E, and F. And then there's Bruno summoning the Dragonzord you see there. Very interesting drawing there. Let's see. So, we got... Yeah, I don't get how the critic. I mean, I understand. Everybody has what they like and dislike. I mean, we know Bob Shaw is not into anime, but yeah, I have more respect on Bob Shaw than I do the critic, because he at least with Bob Shaw's case, he's like, okay, this is not my thing, but if it's your thing, all more power to you. And one thing he strongly suggests is not to request him to review it, because he doesn't want to be like the critic and hurting other people's feelings. Yep. And yeah, he did create a Nime Shaw, but that was only because people kept requesting it. And he was like, okay. So, yeah, that was but in the critics' case, he just, yeah, that's, I don't, yeah, it's he's kind of a mixed bag. Okay, so I did Chris Suckerman. You got a little bit more to the chapter to finish out there. Okay, so to finish out this chapter, let's see what kind of voices I. Okay, did that. Since we did Pokemon, since we were talking about Pokemon, Mewtwo. Thank you for your negative energy, you. Yeah, it's like. Oh yeah. I forgot to. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I know you did comment back, and I forgot to reply. Yeah, and I wasn't, and yeah, I wasn't mad with you there about that. Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, I was, I stated, how I felt about it, but I wasn't mad at Jews or anything like that because I know there's a lot of people seem to have a problem with Captain Marvel, and yeah, it's their opinion, but in my opinion, I personally felt, just sharing, I personally feel like, maybe she should have been given more of a chance, because I think what it is, the reason why, like people say she's bland and everything, what it is to from my point of view of seeing it, she's a military soldier, um, and yeah, kind of like Captain America is, and she's just real serious about what she's doing. Sort of, I sort of look at her as the overachiever, sort of like Robin from Teen Titans, but slightly different. Um, and yeah, that was, but she actually did have some pretty good scenes with Nick Fury. I think Nick Fury kind of got her to sort of develop her character a bit. Nick Fury, and also that friend of hers that she met again, her and her daughter. Like the scene when her daughter was choosing a new color for her outfit and everything. That was pretty cool there. But yeah, mm, to eat, they say to each his own, but eh, yeah, like, but it's good. But it's definitely good, you know, to have to share something like that in the discussion there. Sort of like the Ducktales thing, like me and Grace talking in the live stream about Ducktales 2017. Yeah, she's not. She actually tried to get into that and and wasn't really able to get into it much like the original Ducktales, and actually stated some of the reasons behind it that she see in the show that turned her off. So yeah, what was that there? So yeah, let's see. Well, okay, so naked. Oh yes, that's what I was about to read Mewtwo's voice. It's time for you to be crushed, exclaimed Bruno. I am not a failure, and in the name of Jesus, I am more than a conqueror, and I'm going to prove it. Bruno played the Bruno played the victory tone on his dragon flute. This caused the Dragonzord to light up and successfully battle the Negadrones with his abilities, including missiles from its claws, razor sharp bites, and its awesome drill tail. Everyone cheered, and in no time the Negadrones were destroyed, causing D, E, and F to fall to the ground. Bruno jumped down to face them. Nose and Floyd came beside him. Mind if we join the battle? Asked Floyd. Only if you guys can handle it, said Bruno. Oh, trust me, we can handle them. And then some, said Nose. All right then, said Bruno. Let's do this. Oh, yeah. And then we got, and then, of course, like Giovanni. Well, D, E, and F got up and faced Bruno. Floyd, Nose ready for round two. The battle was tough and fierce. D, E, and F constantly fired negative energy lasers from their hands. Floyd reflected E's power back at him, and with his shield, which would double the impact. All right, Flagman, said E, using his negative energy to create a sword. Let's cut you down the side. Cut you the same way George Washington cut the cherry tree. Ellen took out a sword out of her magic bag and called to Floyd to catch it as she tossed it to him. He caught it and went into a major sword fight with E. Oh boy. Whew. Yeah, it's me. Oh yeah. Oh, and here's one I have of some voices I haven't done. I don't think I've done. Butch and Cassidy. Jesse and James arch rival. Well, prepare for trouble and make it double. Say, Nose moved so swift and agile that F couldn't even blast them. However, Nose constantly got F with the karate chop and kick and punch and other movements. Then Nose got an idea and made the area around him become like the setting for a music video. F looked confused for the moment as the song Can't Touch This played, and the Fidians became the backup dancers for Nose and danced around the center. And he said, Can't touch this. Wait, Cassidy, and Butch too. As he continued dancing and saying that line, Can't Touch This, F continually tried to blast him, but Nose dodged every blast and still danced. And then he said, Nose hammer, stop, nose time, as the music pumped up and Nose did a spinning charge from his Falcon costume into an MC Hammer costume, dancing like there was no tomorrow. This angered F so until she unleashed a giant spear of negative energy at Nose. Hank Pym, huh? I think I could give him a shot. You can see there's a sword battle there. I always believe that I always imagine what if Cap had a sword to go with his shield. That would be pretty cool. And then there's Nose dressed as MC Hammer dancing. Don't, can't touch this. My, say thank you for blessing me. Okay, so the final suggestion we got is Hank Pym. And we'll be finished with chapter 14 and be done for the night. So, all right, leave this last little bit. Hank Pym. Oh, Hank. Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm thinking about Scott Lane. Okay, Hank Pym. I want you to break in the building and steal some things. So Nose stopped dancing and held out his hand and said, Stop. Suddenly the spear stopped and then Nose took out a hammer and said, Nose hammer time. And he whammed the spear back at F, knocked her into E, making them unconscious. Bruno changed his flute back into a dagger and battled with D, who was stronger than E and F. Caused Bruno to struggle a bit, but then Ellen took out her iPhone and played a song to motivate Bruno. And the song went, Go, Green Ranger, go, Green Ranger. Go, Green Ranger. Go, Green Ranger, go. Bruno continued to battle as the song continued to play and started to get the advantage, and the song was about to finish. D, E, and F's power started to run out. However, just before Bruno could finish them off, a meteor hit, and the force from the impact blew everybody around back. Oh yeah. Yes, that movie should. Yeah, I did not know it. I did not know it had trouble at the box office because I'm thinking like MCU movies. They all make their box office go. Even dare I say the Thor movies. I mean, I know Thor kind of picked up more so in the third movie. First movie, yeah, he did pretty good. That was the first time a lot of people were introduced to him outside the comics. Two kind of had that filleritis a little bit there. It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. He fought some L's stuff, but it was just kind of filler there, kind of. But obviously he had some, because I think that was also the introduction of the Reality Stone. I think. But yeah, but aside from that, yeah, I thought okay. Okay. Okay, but yeah, but I would think I kind of would think, all of them in general. Even if I know some movies would make more than others,
But yeah, I would think that they all made their quota back. Um, but yeah, it was kind of surprising. What? Yeah, I hadn't when you mentioned that about Ant-Man and the Wasp. I was like, wow, really? Hmm. Okay, so that's it for the night there. I I'll probably be back on tomorrow night around the same time, read a little bit more. Gotta keep the channel burning and everything. And again, little reminder: robots should be out by Thursday. Robots reaction there. Gonna be work before the stream. I'm gonna be working on that. Because I gotta look. Because I got the intro done. I gotta actually pop the movie in and film that part, and go back and forth between Brownie and CJ talking about it and all that. So yeah, gonna have that. And yep, like I say, either Thursday or possibly Wednesday, it will be up. So yep. So it's Bob, and hopefully Bob Shaw streams. So see you later.